I'm Phil Christopherson, Chief Executive Officer of Energy Capital Economic Development. I grew up in Wyoming, born and raised in Casper, attended the University of Wyoming, got a degree in computer engineering, electrical engineering, and then eventually got an MBA in business, Master's of Business Administration. After graduating with my computer engineering degree, I went to work for Boeing out in Seattle. I lived out there for 12, 14 years, quite a while. Pretty much all the while wanting to get back to Wyoming. Living in a big city does not compare to the wide open spaces we have in Wyoming. So in 1999, opportunity came and we moved back to Wyoming and have been here ever since. So that's a little bit about me. The Fuel Business Incubator program started because we obtained a facility and we're looking for a good use for it. When we originally purchased the Enterprise Center here, which consists of three buildings, we originally were going to use it to recruit businesses to town and have office space for them to rent. At the time, there was very little office space in the community. Things were going crazy. But shortly after we purchased the building, the economy kind of went down and there's a lot of private office space available, and we did not really want to compete with the private sector. We want to encourage the growth in the private sector. So we had thought originally that if the office for lease didn't work out, that we could utilize the space as a business incubator. So that's what we did. We decided to start a business incubator. It had been thought of by the county commissioner, city council, and the college for a number of years. Our organization had been thinking about it since probably 2010 as something that we wanted to do. And so in 2018, we kicked it off. After a couple of years of planning, we kicked it off. And it's been very successful. Right now our building is completely full. We have another building next to us here. It has 2 offices available, but we have a lot of entrepreneurs who are really getting started. We've had a few come in, be a little bit successful, and move out someplace in the community. Our 2 biggest successes right now are Healing Hearts, which is a home health service type of business. They started with 4 employees about, a year and a half ago. They're up to 40 employees. And the other one is Blue Ridge Inspections. A couple of gentlemen started an inspection service, welding inspection. They have changed the name to Blue Ridge Industrial because now they're doing some fabrication, they're doing some things. They're looking to hire some people. And so we have a number of successes. We're pretty excited about the future of the Fuel Business Incubator. Initially, it was myself and the Energy Capital Economic Development staff, which at the time was Mary Melorano, who's now the Yes House Foundation Executive Director, and our office manager, Donnie Roper, who is retired. Now it's Curtis Burdett, my Executive Vice President, and Marcy Kelhai, who is our office manager. We started the incubator with just an idea and started putting it out there that we were opening it up. We were looking for an executive director, a volunteer executive director, because we didn't have the funds to hire one. Judith Semple, who is the former Small Business Development Center director in Campbell County, stepped up and volunteered for about a year and a half and did a really good job of getting us going. She helped establish the steering committee. She helped us get our first real incubator members in. She helped us get the building set up and ready to go. So Judith, in a large way, is responsible for the success that we're seeing today. In economic development, there's a couple of key things that you want to work on to ensure a long-term successful economy in your local community. One of those is working with local businesses that are already here. You want to do things to help them grow and expand. You want to do advocacy for them. You want to lobby for them at the legislature. You want to work with the city and the county to help those existing businesses. The other thing you really want to do is work with entrepreneurs. Help new businesses get started. Because in the long run, those new businesses that get started in 10, 15, 20 years will be some of the solid businesses that are hiring many, many people and continuing the good, strong economy. A couple of local examples are L&H Industrial. You know, back in 1965, I think it was, Leon Wandler left working in the oil field, came home and started a welding shop in his garage. And today we have an international corporation headquartered in Gillette, Wyoming, because an entrepreneur stepped out and took that risk. Of course, we weren't around at the time, or we would have been happy to help him. Another good example is Cyclone Drilling. Another great example of an entrepreneur who stepped out, started a business, and away they went. One of the things that the Fuel Incubator provides is helping an entrepreneur understand what they don't know about business. Most entrepreneurs, when they start, they know an awful lot about their product or their service and what they want to accomplish, but what they don't know about is how to market their business. They don't know about the accounting for the business, the financial management, or future planning, strategic planning, how they're going to grow this business, where they want to take it. And so we have a mentor network, and we have professionals. We're partnered with Impact 307. And they have a person coming over here on a regular basis who helps and meets with those entrepreneurs, helps them figure those things out. The mentors are able to help the entrepreneurs really understand why marketing is important, why people just aren't beating down their doorstep, why you really need to go out and find a market and find customers and sell yourself and sell your services. You've heard the expression, you build a better mousetrap and they'll beat a path to your door. Well, that's a lie. That doesn't happen. You have to go out and market and build and promote your business in order to get customers to make money so your business will grow. We have a number of ways people are finding us. Fuel Incubator members are finding us. One way is through the Small Business Development Center. PJ Burns is the new director of that. Susan Yerke retired recently, so PJ Burns, when she's meeting with them, if they are a good fit, she'll recommend that they come talk to us. Another source is the Chamber of Commerce. A lot of times people, when they want to start a business, the first place they go is the Chamber, which is a great place to go. Gail Loafing, the executive director, she is on our steering committee, and she's very familiar with what we do, so she'll steer them to us. For an entrepreneur to get started in the Fuel Business Incubator, we have a number of requirements. One is that they're willing to follow the rules of the incubator. We have certain monthly meetings they have to attend. They have to work with a mentor. They have to meet with the director, the facility director, at least once a month to talk about their progress. They have to have a growth path for their business, what they want to do. They have to be a business that wants to grow and expand and hire new people. Having a lifestyle business is a wonderful thing. A lifestyle business means that I'm making enough money for my family and me, and I just don't really want to grow. We want businesses that want to grow, that want to hire people, that want to build our economy. And so that's who we work with. Those are some of the requirements. Now we have two different types of memberships. One is an outreach member, which you don't have lease office space from us here. You work out of your home or a business location that you already have, and the cost for that is $30 a month. For the in-house members, the cost is $30 a month plus the office lease. You pay rental on your office. So that's the cost of being a Fuel Business Incubator member. Over the court life, the last couple of years, we've had, the total numbers have been about 35 members. And of course, some have graduated out and are out in the community building their business. So some of the successes, I mentioned Blue Ridge Inspections. They're doing very well. JBW Consulting down the road, and they have an office here. They're an engineering consulting firm. They're looking for people to hire. Healing Hearts seems to be a very good success right now. They're an in-home medical health, medical services business. So those are some of the successes. We're excited to see who our next big success is going to be. The public can find out more by coming in and visiting us. We have a number of open houses. We hosted the yearly art show here, so that brought a lot of people in our facility. We had an ice cream social last Friday. On August the 19th, we're going to be having a barbecue that the public is invited to come and meet the Fuel members and find out what their businesses are about and find out about becoming a member. If somebody knows an entrepreneur who is just getting started but not sure what to do, come in and visit with us, or come and visit with PJ Burns at the Small Business Development Center. We'll be happy to talk with you and help you get started.